Hello, my name is Michael Martin Drain. I am the Assistant Regional Director for the HIRE program. The HIRE program stands for Hoosier Initiative for Reentry. Thank you for joining me again. One of the things that HIRE loves is to work with clients who are determined to rebuild and reshape their lives. HIRE has regional coordinators throughout the full state of Indiana that work in every correctional facility and parole office. One of our amazing partnerships that we have had has been with the Indiana Department of Transportation. Jamarlon King is one of those success stories that has been able to, number one, do the work, and also number two, also be promoted in the process. Full disclosure, Mr. King used to be one of my clients back when I was a coordinator. So this to me is a full circle moment that I'm taking in, and so is he. Mr. King, how you doing today?
I'm great, man. I'm really great.
Great. Wonderful to be able to see you again. Let's have a conversation.
All right.
Talk to me, sir, about your experience from getting released and looking for work and employment.
Oh, wow. I was pretty devastated getting released because things were pretty bleak, you know. I knew that, trying to find employment, it'll be difficult because of the stigma that comes with being incarcerated. But at the same time, I'm extremely ambitious. And I knew that if I tried, then the universe would help me, right? And the lucky thing, the blessing came in when I met you. And I gave you a small challenge.
You did. I remember that quite well in the classroom.
Yes. And I said, if you could find something for me, then I will do the work. And the process was tedious, but you were very, very patient. And you're extremely helpful. And the HIRE program was like right on point. It was everything that, I needed to kind of rebuild my confidence and to press forward. We kind of hit a couple snags, some things didn't fall through, but you were very persistent. And for that, I'm extremely thankful. So we met a few times and you introduced me to Mr. Dalton.
Absolutely.
And Mr. Dalton was also extremely helpful. He came through with a requisition and I applied for it. And the field was completely different from what I've ever done, working with INDOT was very, 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 very new to me. I was completely used to working in corporate America, right? And going from working behind a desk at a computer for 8 hours a day in an office to working in the field and doing pavement and potholes. It was new, but it was fun, and I learned, and that was the important thing. And I'm still very, very driven to learn as much as I possibly can to do the best that I can possibly do. Thus far, it has panned out, and I'm really excited. I'm very, very, I can't say it enough, very thankful because the program is an awesome program, but people like you make the program amazing. So I wouldn't be where I am today without your help, Mr. Dalton's help, and the help of some other individuals as well.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about the work that you do over at INDOT. How did that start? Because you're right, when we first sat down and looking at your resume and the world that you were used to, and then coming with the INDOT opportunity, how was that work to start off and how are things now? Because from what I understand, you have been promoted and you've been now with INDOT now for over a year. Is that
Just
correct?
about a year. It'll be a year on the 27th of this month.
Congratulations.
Thank you. The work is, we take care of the highways and roads. Especially, during the wintertime, we're out there in the salt trucks, salting the roads, plowing the snow. If there's deficiencies in the roadway, potholes, we go out there and fix the potholes. We completely cut out whole sections of the roadway and repave them. So a little bit of everything. So, and a lot of that stuff, actually none of that stuff had I ever done before.
Wow.
None of it. But the people at INDOT, I was blessed again to be put at a unit where the foreman is amazing and the crew leaders were amazing. Very, very, very patient. Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
You know, I didn't know. But they were patient enough to teach me and show me. And every single day I would go in with the ambition to learn more, you know, the drive to learn more, to be the best that I could possibly be. And over time, they got to realize that I had some other skills,
Absolutely.
you know, some other skills that I've gained in corporate America. Just, you know, things just kind of happened in a domino effect. And I totally believe it's just, you know, the man upstairs kind of working with me and holding me and walking with me. A position came open, and I was asked if I would be open to fill in for the position until they found somebody else. And of course, I was like, yeah, of course, I'll do whatever it takes, you know, because I really want to, you know, be the best that I can and be as helpful as I can to the organization. And luckily for me, this position deals a lot with computer programs, software, Excel spreadsheets, things like that, things that I'm
Your alley.
very used to.
Yeah.
You know, I can do that stuff in my sleep. You know, now working on jackhammer, that's something totally different. But this I could do, you know, so I jumped in, and within a couple of hours, I learned the system that they use, WMS. And less than a day, you know, I was pushing out the reports that the operations director needed. And so I think I kind of I've shown that I was able to do the job. I proved that I was capable, and I had the business acumen as well to be in that environment. So when the position was posted, I was asked to apply. I applied, and hey, thank God that I did, and thank God that it came about that way. So I'm happy in the position now, and I think I'm doing a really good job. I like to think that I'm doing a really good job.
Congratulations again. Thank you. What advice would you give for individuals who are currently incarcerated and looking to get released? What advice would you give them about what to expect?
Expect a difficult road. Expect to be shunned and to be labeled, but do not, for any reason, allow that to deter you. Keep your faith. Try as hard as you possibly can to not fall back into what got you there in the first place. As long as you try, there's other people that will come along your path that will help you and pull you up. And they will work as hard as you work, and that's the important thing. They will work as hard as you work to help you out. My transition was difficult at first, you know. When I was released, I didn't own a single thing. You know, it was like being born at 44 years old. I didn't own a single spoon, nothing. So I was homeless, you know. But thanks to my brother, who allowed me to you know, stay in his house in his basement, I had a place to sleep. And I remember having to walk 3 miles a day to the bus stop to catch the bus to go to interviews or to go to HVAF to get food and toiletries. HVAF is another amazing state organization that I'm extremely thankful for because without them, some days I wouldn't have ate or I wouldn't have had things like deodorant, toothpaste. On the days where I wanted to give up, I would get a call from you. And, you know, you would just reignite that hope all over again. And I had to believe, and I did believe, hey, you know, I can't give up because somebody out there is not giving up on me. So I can't give up on myself either. Slowly but surely, I started to work and my trajectory changed. You know, my hope changed, and that made all the difference. My hope changed. At that point, I knew that if I stick with it, even though it was a position that I never done before, a job that I didn't know very much about, if I stick with it, though, I can do it. You know, I'll be able to do it, and I'm thankful that I did stick with it. I'm thankful for all the support that I had along the way. For those people who are going to be released, know that life is very, very possible. You know, to regain a footing in the community where you can stand on your own again is extremely possible. Don't ever let anybody tell you that it's not. It's very, very, very possible. So keep your head up and work as hard as you possibly can, whatever it takes. And don't let the title of a job or the pay of a job deter you, because it may start out here, but it can definitely go here if you put in the work and you trust yourself and you believe in yourself, and you know you're honest and you work hard. Like you said, you got to put the work in.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, one of the things that we teach in our 2-day academy are community resources. And just listening to your story, you took advantage of all those resources that were available to you in order to make it from level A to level B to level C to where you're at now. Yeah. So I commend you for doing that, because there's a lot of resources out there to be able to help individuals, while they are released. Some people take advantage of them, some of them do not, but they're just vital to that whole reentry circle.
Completely vital. Like I said, HVAF was a complete blessing. That resource was completely vital to me, not only eating some days, but I got a coat from them. I got winter boots from them. They helped me move into the place that I'm living in now, because they have a program that helps your move-in expenses. So I would not have a place to stay, without the community resources.
Absolutely.
So they are vital. And to anybody that's getting out, definitely take advantage of any community resource, because the state put those resources in place for a reason.
Correct.
And sometimes, man, you really just cannot make it on your own. You need help. And I'm not that type of person where, I'm too proud to ask for help. I'm not. So, and I'm thankful that I'm not, because I wasn't. There were people always lined up to help me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mr. King, what's next?
Moving forward, man, just trying to do my best. I know that it may be a long road ahead, but thus far, it's been okay. And my grandmother used to tell me, life is about the journey. It's not about getting to the end. It's not about living at the end. It's about the journey. So you have to enjoy the journey. And right now, I am excited because I feel like, I got a new start. And what I plan to do is just, keep moving forward. I want to excel in the position that I'm in. I want to prove that I am able and I am capable. And I know that I am, but I have to prove that. I used to have this prayer, and I still have this prayer. I ask God to establish me in this land, in this lifetime. And that means for me, a house, financially okay, so I keep pushing for that every single day. And my father used to tell me, nothing comes overnight. You have to chip away at it a little bit every single day. And I remember that. And my mother used to tell me, as long as you're breathing, God gives you opportunities.
Mr. King, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you are a state business looking to partner with the HIRE program, please feel free to email us at hire@idoc.in.gov, and also feel free to follow us on LinkedIn as well. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you again.